For our project, the first part of our process was figuring out what issue we wanted to focus on. And coming together as a group, we saw how big of a problem drunk driving is because we've all seen, dealt with, and experienced instances of this problem. And as teenagers, this is something very common, like for all of us. So we wanted to make a film that others could relate to, see themselves in the situation, like really put themselves in the character's shoes to show them that this stuff really happens and it's like up to us to make smart decisions. So the point of our film is to give perspective so you see the issue, prevent yourself and others from making the same mistake before it's too late. Next part of our process was writing the script, putting together all the scenes and stuff, figuring out how we're going to execute the whole thing. After writing the script, we pretty much went straight into recording like all of the scenes. And that was a process that took like 4 weeks. We filmed around like 10 to 12 days in total. And every day we filmed, it was for like 2 to 5 hours at a time because we made sure we got a bunch of shots, a bunch of angles, just so we had like a lot to choose from when we were sitting down to edit. After we finished recording all the scenes, we started the editing process and we used CapCut to color grade, put all the scenes together, do all the sound and everything. And then for Senior Showcase, we made a trailer and a poster, and that was in preparation for our screening that took place on June 5th. And then for our event, we made some more posters, and we put the posters up around the school. We went in classes to advertise for our screening. And then for our screening in Mr. Palafox's room, we had everyone line up at the door. We took everybody's name, and then we just let them in one by one. We gave out free pizza to everybody that came and watched our movie. And then once everybody had their pizza, we all just sat down and watched the film. And then after the movie finished, we did a presentation on the whole issue of drunk driving, why it's such a problem, and like how we as individuals could play our role to change and possibly prevent it. And then after the movie and the presentation was over, we went around and asked a couple students what their thoughts was on the film, and here's what they said.
So how did you like the video? What was some feedback that you guys liked about it? And some feedback to help us and just overall about the movie?
I heard the camera work was I think the camera work was pretty good. One thing I had was with the audio outside. We had an issue like that on our film, and I think feedback we could take is put captions.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I really like the way you guys cut up the videos, the way you guys cut from one scene like inside the house to outside to the party. Everything was really like organized, I feel, and I really enjoyed that. It felt like an actual like real movie, like an actual like short film made out of like something real. I don't know. I'm so sorry.
Anyway, I was gonna say like when y'all walked out like after the party, that was like kind of realistic. I really liked that. It seemed like natural, it's smooth.
Thank you. Hey guys. So how was the movie? Like, what was the feedback? What did you like about it? And what's like feedback to help us?
I really like the message. Like, I really did like the message, and you guys had a lot of statistics to back it up.
I feel like you targeted the right audience. If you're talking about drunk driving, I think this is a good crowd to present it to.
It's also a very real situation because I know a lot of teenagers do go out to parties and go drink, so I feel like it's very important to get that out there to us specifically.
Thank you.
Thank you.